Japanese ace Roki Sasaki coming to the MLB, Major League Baseball next year, and the Dodgers are first in line. This is fresh off the press. This is right from Major League Baseball. His team has agreed. See, here's the deal. His team has to agree to let him, so they have to post that he's available to be able to play for another team and play in Major League Baseball. And he's got the okay. The team's backing him, the staff, the coaches. And Sasaki will be playing baseball in the major leagues, and he'll be doing it tomorrow, next year. So, how exciting is this? Big news for the Dodgers. And why would the Dodgers be first in line? Well, let's get right into the story here. Hey, make sure that you also hit the subscribe button. I think 10% of you are regulars. You hang, you subscribe. 90% of you are new to it. Look, we're not going anywhere, man. All right? We're here to stay. Number one Dodger station on YouTube. We're continuing to bring it to you, and we will continue to bring you all the stories happening. Let's get into it. Japanese ace Sasaki coming to the MLB next season. Wow, it's happening. I've been waiting for this. This has just came out fresh off the press this morning. The righty, well, he's pitched a 16th perfect game in NPB history. That's against the Oryx Buffaloes. He did that way back on the 22nd. Also, tying the NPB record, and this is all the Japanese league stuff, with 19 strikeouts, setting a record with 13 consecutive Ks. He followed that with a flawless start against the Nippon Ham Fighters. Didn't know Hams could fight, but there you go, tossing 8 perfect innings, 14 Ks. He's the real deal, and he's a young dude. He is literally only 23 years old. 23 years old. Take a look, Sasaki. He's the man. And you may wonder to yourself, well, what? Okay, so he's coming to Major League Baseball, Brad. Why do you think he's going to become a Dodger? Think I just fell off the turnip truck? The reason he's going to be a Dodger is because guess what? In the World Baseball Classic, he competed for Team Japan. Who were his teammates? Just off the top of your mind. Oh, Yamamoto was one of them, and Shohei was another one. They're all three from Japan. They're all three friends. They've all three played together. Can you tell me another team in Major League Baseball where Sasaki would have that set up if he went to any other team besides the Dodgers? Any other team, right? Buehler, right? Any other team, no way. He's going to be a Dodger. There's no, and the thing is, they're going to get him at a low rate because he's 23 and there's such stipulations on it. This is what happened when Shohei came into the league. At his age, he had to take a smaller contract because you're not able to make the big bucks. Yamamoto, that didn't affect him because he was already past the age. I think 26 is the age you have to be able to make it happen, right? Sasaki turned 23, did it on November 3rd, and he made his debut in Japan 2021 and has dominated. Just think about that, 3 years. So at 20 years old, like top of the heap right there. Over 4 seasons with the Marines with the fastball that touches 100 miles per hour, devastating splitter's insane, and improving slider. And that will improve the older he gets, the more he gets into that body of his. Sasaki also posted a lifetime 2.02 ERA, 524 strikeouts and 91 walks. But look at this, 524 strikeouts in 414 and 2/3 innings. Shut the front door on that. That's a big number. That's a lot of strikeouts. Solid for the team. And like I said, why would the dude, just tell me, why would he go anywhere else? Why would you even think to go anywhere else? Like, there's no other team, as I said before, that has 2 teammates that you just played with and helped win the World Classic. So, Baseball Classic, Yamamoto, Shohei on the team with Sasaki. So, I mean, what can you say on that? The dude's got the skills, and with this latest, him being able, this is awesome. Now, we talk about the contract sus. All right. So, there is contract issues when you have somebody of that age because, once again, 26 is the age, and he's just a 23-year-old. So what he'll have to do is basically whatever he signs to play for, in about 3 years, he'll be able to be a free agent and negotiate a massive contract at that point. So that's how it works. So he becomes a steal for a team at the price you get him for the next few years if he's able to deliver on the highest level, right? He becomes a steal. And he can pick any team. So it's not about who's going to come with the most money because he can only make so much. So that's the deal right there. And so why? Once again, we talk about why would you become a Dodger? What would be the point on that? Well, Yamamoto's contract followed the record 10-year, $700 million free agent Ohtani signed. So Ohtani signed his for $700 million, but when Yamamoto signed his contract, which was a massive one as well, he was already at that age, so it was no problem for him to be able to do that. And you know what? And you got to say that both of them helped us win that World Series. The Dodgers, whose global brand has never been more powerful, and that is 100% fact. That is legitness right there. It is completely a huge global brand. Never been more powerful. He seems to be the top. Dodgers seem to be the top candidate to sign Sasaki when he comes available because Sasaki, Ohtani, and Yamamoto all played together. See, here's where it comes in right here. Just like your buddy Brad J said, their native country in 2023 at the World Baseball Classic, leading Samurai Japan to the WBC title. So these dudes have already won a title together. Yamamoto and Shohei have already won a World Series together with the Dodgers. So it just makes you think, is that going to be the plan? Do you get him? And there's the huge talk. Max Fried, we talked about that in another video where Max Fried was seen having dinner in LA with like 10 Dodger players. And he's in LA. He was born in Santa Monica, LA guy. Will he come to the Dodgers? What if Max Fried comes to the Dodgers and Sasaki both come to the Dodgers? And then you get all these pitchers that are going to come back all healthy. How does that play out? I mean, you talk about pitching winning championships. That's a pretty good one right there. Max Fried, if he becomes a Dodger, and then Sasaki, he signs on, and it's doable because you have to look at it. Max Fried will sign a big contract. You can guarantee that. But Sasaki won't sign a biggest contract because he can't because of his age. So that's how it plays out. So we're in it. We're in it to see how this thing all plays out in the end. Roki Sasaki, could he become a Dodger? I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to bet the farm on it. I'll bet you anything since his team has given him the permission that I'm going to bet the farm on it. And here's what he had to say, too, as well. I'm grateful to the team for officially allowing me to post. There's a lot of things that happened. I was able to get this point by focusing solely on baseball with the support of my teammates, staff, and front office. I have no regrets. Roki Sasaki, he's going to be a Los Angeles Dodger. Trust me on that. Hey, that's going to do it for Dodgers Digest. Hit the subscribe button. Do it, man. Get her done. 10% of you continue to watch. 90%, yeah, you're kind of on the bubble. You don't really commit a lot maybe in other things in life, but this is your opportunity. One step. Hit subscribe. Commit. That's Dodger Digest. Thanks for tuning in. Always remember, think blue.